What's up, everybody? It's been a while since I have made a video, but I'm back today playing one of my absolute favorite games. This game is called Hades. It's on the Nintendo Switch. Again, one of my favorite games. It's a roguelike where you just try to make your way as far out of Hades as you possibly can. So that is the goal for today. And what I'll do, since it's just an introductory video here, I'm going to use just one of my favorite, which is just simply this this automatic weapon of sorts that pretty much just auto shoots, which is a lot of fun to dash around. And because I'm going to be doing a lot of dashing, I think what I'll start out with is you can pick a different keepsake to take with you. So I think I'm going to start out with the keepsake that pretty much ensures that you're going to receive an Athena boon, and you'll see why if you've never played the game before in just a few minutes. I apologize, I'm recording this during the day in my sunroom, so if you see a lot of shades and shadows and color differences here, I apologize. There's a huge window back there, and I'm sure as soon as I start recording this, my dog's going to come in and want to go for a walk. So let's see how this goes. Before you enter as well, you should actually, or you should also rather, or they make you, I should say, choose a quote-unquote heat to do your run with. The heat is going to determine how difficult the actual gameplay is going to be this round. So what I currently have it on is, well, let me see here. Can I bring this down at all? Okay, so my next heat, I've already beat this at heat 10 with this particular aspect, this particular weapon. So what I'm going to do is crank it up to heat 11, and you'll see there at the bottom left corner of the screen, it says that it has a question mark next to Styx. That means I have not yet beat Styx at heat 11 with this particular aspect, this weapon. So that's going to be the goal here today, is to beat this on heat 11. I'm going to change some things up though. Damage control, what I just switched to, is going to allow each enemy is going to take 2 hits before they actually take any damage. But I'll take this off here. I'm at heat 12, so I can actually still save a heat somewhere. Let me get rid of this one. I'm not a fan. This is going to make every time you clear a room, you receive what's called a boon, which will enhance your run and add to your build. That was a real pain in the butt when I was playing with that, so I'm going to get rid of that. Tight deadline means you just have to play the game very quickly. So I suppose we'll keep that on just because I'll try to keep this video short with keeping the run as fast as possible. But I still need one more heat to add here. Let's see. I like my life total, so I'm going to keep that where it is. 15%. Well, if I'm on a tight deadline, I might not want that. How about forced overtime? I think this is where they just simply move a little faster. I think I can handle that. Oh, that brought it up to 13 though, so maybe there we go. Heat 11. Let's do this thing.
Interesting. Speak not to me of failure. Failure is the greatest.
This looks like serious stuff here.
Your existence is a sequence of mistakes. Avoid making the same one twice.
I will do my best.
I'll see what I can do.
I'll see what I can do. Oh, there's Athena right away. Let's see what we got. So, what we're looking for is something called the Divine Dash. The Divine Dash will allow us to... Here it is! And we got the epic version. Sweet. So, what this allows us to do is to dash around the screen. And while we dash... Oh, look, I'm taking damage already. You'll notice that there's a shield that comes up, which pretty much lets us deflect any kind of... oh, I'm on a tight deadline. I gotta move. Lets us deflect any kind of damage. Sorry, I'm changing some audio levels here. I'm going to go ahead and go for this Chaos Gate. So this Chaos Gate charges you some health, but in return, you get some pretty cool upgrades. And you're going to notice there's going to be a little pact here that I have to make as well. Well, I have a break in the action. Let me turn this audio down just a smidge here. I don't think it will affect the video audio. And if it does, I apologize. It's my first one in a hot minute. All right, let's get started. What do we want? Afterwards, your boons have a chance to be rare or better. Afterwards, your dash strike. I'm going to take this one. And here's why. I'm going to be doing, I know it's not epic or rare, but I'm going to be doing a lot of holding down my attack button. And while I'm doing that, dashing around with that divine dash. So that is actually going to make for a pretty darn good build there. But right now, though, if I use something called my cast, you have three main attacks every run. And if I use my cast, you have an attack, a cast, and a special. And right now, if I use my cast, it will do extra damage because I took that chaos pact there. The good news is that only lasts, I think it said 3 or 4 rooms. So it won't take too long, I don't think. I just got a key. That key will allow me to do a reroll at some point. When I say reroll, what I mean is when you have a choice between 3 items, it'll let you do a reroll to get another 3 items. By the way, I just used my special, so if you're wondering what that target-looking thing is, that is my special attack. With this particular build, I might not have to use that attack very often because this weapon kind of shoots so quickly. It just might not be super necessary. I mean, occasionally I'll throw it in just to throw some damage down where I'm not looking, but a lot of these enemies are moving so quickly that it might not do too much damage because it might miss an awful lot. Boom. You'll receive, or I'll receive the choices when I go to a door like this. These hammers are very good. They usually give you a very good upgraded ability. All right, I want to. Anytime you see those purple things anywhere, you want to get rid of them quickly because they are going to be throwing lasers, and with that, what's it called, extreme measures? That's going to do a lot of damage quickly.
The curse of chaos has expired.
Okay, so now I can use my cast. All right, what do we want here? Your attack pierces foes and does 50% more damage to armor. So some enemies have armor before you can actually start doing damage to them. You have to take care of their armor first. This deals 40 base damage per shot, but you have 6 less. And a short spread. I don't think I want a short spread, so I'm going to go with still the long-ranged attack.
The adamant rail.
The long-range attack, but to do damage to the armor.
Time to break you a bit.
All right, so also, I know you'll see me doing a lot of short range, like trying to dash through. How about I don't hit that thing? You'll see me doing a lot of dashing through the enemies, and that's because not only does this shield deflect, but it also does damage when you dash through enemies.
One less giant evil.
All right, let's see what we have from Artemis. So Artemis is the goddess of the hunt and usually gives you increased critical damage. So let's see what's going on here. Your cast will seek foes with it. So I might do this just because I can throw my cast out there kind of willy-nilly, let it do its thing. And it's epic, so it has pretty good damage. So my cast looks a little something like this. You'll notice at the bottom left of the screen, I only have one of those at the moment. But I have it set to auto-renew every once in a while. So I can kind of come in and just kind of throw that around every once in a while. It's nice when the enemies are kind of grouped up like that because you can throw that special and kind of like allow that to be in the air while they're spawning, which is kind of nice. 5 minutes and 43 seconds, so I think we're moving kind of quick here. So the reason that this enemy, you'll see some have like a little spider web beneath them, this one as well. I believe that makes them stronger, and I think that has to do with one of the heats that I put on, maybe that extreme measures. Yeah, I like how that cast seeks them out because everybody's moving so quickly. That'll really help. I think I just stepped on a trap back there. taking more damage than I would like to by this point in the run.
Let's see.
So I'm going to go ahead and buy this, which will give slain foes a chance to drop some health. And let's move on. So the purple doors, this little purple drop that you saw there, that's called darkness. That's very important early on when you're playing the game because you kind of want that to level up your character and what's called the Mirror of Darkness, which allows your character to do more damage and move quicker and just a lot of upgrades. But at this moment in the game, I've kind of upgraded that as far as it goes. You see how the purple projectiles are coming at me, but I'm able to deflect them back because of this Divine Dash. It's a really, really good build. Also, notice I get a little health boost down there as well if I earn this purple darkness, which is nice. I also have one of the Mirror of Darkness abilities to give me a little bit of health every single time I enter a new room. And I am in the grip there. I don't want that. And there seems to be an awful lot of these things, don't there? I'm forgetting my dash strike. So I should pretty much just be sitting on that dash strike, because now I have that upgraded damage, and he's got me again. Where you at? Where's the last one? Oop, some health got dropped there. Stay away from the trap. Nice. Cool, so I get to choose what I want to power up. I don't really have that many boons at the moment. And that's a really big increase from 90 to 132 damage. So I'm going to go ahead and take that one from the cast. Not getting a lot of boons here, just a lot of like collectible items. I'm also hoping that the frame rates, because this game moves kind of quickly, I'm hoping that it looks okay. I don't know if I've ever recorded this particular game. And I don't exactly have a supercomputer. I kind of built it for mostly just web browsing. But a buddy of mine, Sean, kind of helped me build it. So, and he also gave me his graphics card, which made things move a lot smoother. So hopefully this records okay. Alright, here's a shot. This will give me a random boon. I'm going to take it at this moment. Or Aphrodite, rather. Deals more damage and inflicts weak. See, I was really hoping at some point, pardon me, to receive a Zeus boon for my attack, which kind of throws electric everywhere. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to still hold off for that. You know what, though? I'm a big fan of health as well. So I'm going to go ahead and take this, actually. Do I spend 100 for an upgrade? Sure. Let's upgrade that cast one more time to make it do a lot of damage. And before I go into the boss... Yep, you know what? Let's buy the health also. It's not that expensive. Alright, first boss. His name is Lerny. He is a... Oh, I'm sorry. That's the second boss. Here we have, you get a choice between, a random choice between one of 3 of these ladies.
You really did say murder, sir, didn't you? That's...
And I think because I have extreme measures on, it's actually going to give me 2 of them. So one of them will just kind of hang out to do some annoying things. Wow, I'm trying to do damage to the main. First little whoop stage done there. Where I should bottom corner there. That 186 damage is nice from that cast. Nice. Yeah, I have to remember that that dash strike is really the way to go. Just kind of continue to dash around.
That's one way to prove I'm innocent.
All right. Cool. And we have a minute and 44 seconds that is going to carry over into the next round, which is nice as well. So between stages, they give you this little kind of clean yourself up room, so there's a little extra health. They let you change your keepsake. So I already have that Divine Dash. I'm really going to try to get the Zeus attack boon, because what that will do is every single shot that I take for my attack, it is going to allow me to electrocute or shock the enemies, which is super helpful. I'll pass on the passive stuff. This red container allows you to sell one of yours if you like. I'm going to keep what I have for now, because I'm kind of digging the the build so far, and I don't really need to sell one to make room for anything else. You also see there's a little check mark on this one too, because I have beat this boss with this heat before, but now the goal is to make it all the way to Hades and beat him too. Let's do it. We have the Zeus boon in the first room. Cross your fingers for the attack Zeus boon. It's also nice too, when I use my cast, it kind of shows me where the enemies are if they're off screen, so I can just kind of cast and then follow that cast, if you can see it, that is. It's kind of incredible. I either did not take any damage that round, or I picked up some health along the way, but that Divine Dash really helps. We have the increased special. We have the call. Now listen, this is a very good call, but I really want that attack. So I'm going to re-roll. So this is that key that I got earlier. It gives me an extra dice. I'm going to use one of those now. All right, so good news, bad news situation. We receive the attack amidst the chain lightning, which is what I want, but it only does an additional 10 damage. Oh, man, but I have the epic Zeus's Aid. I can re-roll again. Do I get it? All right, so I'm going to not re-roll again. I still have this. It's not rare or anything like that, but I'll take it. Let's go ahead and take the health.
Onward.
It's nice how they give you a choice between what room you go into next.
I know that toll.
All right, so this guy is he's actually known as Death, Thanatos. Pretty much, he's going to be attacking enemies the same time that we are attacking enemies. Whoever attacks and defeats more enemies wins. Essentially, he'll give me some... he actually gives you a heart. So in this room, since I already chose health, I'm actually going to get 2 health upgrades at once, as long as I defeat more enemies than he does. And at the moment, the score is looking good. I will say that very early on in the game, I never won this challenge, just because my character was simply just not upgraded enough to do enough. It was very difficult. But now, since I've played enough of the game, I pretty much clear this every single time, 17 to 4. So I received this from the room, and then we can also walk over to here, talk to him, and get a little extra bump as well. Now the good news is, because I took that Aphrodite boon before, both of those health upgrades did more upgrading than they would have without it. And I only have 135 coin right now. I guess let's go to the shop either way. Most things in the shop cost a minimum 150 for a boon. But I might be able to pick something small up here. Yeah, you see, I really would have liked that. So what I'll do is I'll take the free upgrade, fingers crossed. So this is going to randomly upgrade one of my boons. I was hoping it was going to upgrade the electric, the attack for Zeus. But here's another shot at another Zeus upgrade anyway. So maybe I will get that call after all. The call is like your move that you can use only every so often in a in a room because it's kind of overpowerful, and it charges up as you attack. So pretty much every time you attack an enemy, it does a little bit of charging up. A little meter appears at the bottom left corner. I should remember that this thing does 2, not just 1. By the rock there. It's nice that I can shoot those things back. Alright, not too bad. Lost some damage there, but not terrible. Your special causes lightning bolts to strike foes. Your chain effects bounces more times. I'm going to take this, because this will continue... when I shoot this, it will just continue to bounce more times, which I think in the long run will be very helpful. Let's get some money. That way next time I hit up the shop, I'll have some more coin to spend. Oh, this is a free room as well. And let's restore 70. Look at this. We're doing good. This little red fruit, I think it's called a palm, does a pretty good job of upgrading one of your items. So I think I just realized this is the first time that I streamed in a while. I hope my head is not blocking. It's kind of blocking the bottom right corner a little bit. I can adjust that. You can't see just a couple of the numbers that are down there. Sorry about that. Just kind of realized that now. Man, rooms like this are where the Divine Dash really helps. Hold on a second here. Let me... Do you guys really need to see that, though? I mean, here. You really don't need to see my re-rolls. I'm just going to kind of... There we go. We'll keep it kind of there. I'll make it a little smaller. That way I'm not taking up too much of the screen. Hey, in the comments, let me know what you prefer. Bigger head or smaller head there. Okay. What do we want? Attack. Your attack emits chain lightning. Your dash deals more damage. I can deflect. What do we want to upgrade? Let's upgrade this attack, the chain lightning, because we didn't get a rare or an epic, so that is not doing as much damage as I would like it at the moment, too. So we can do shop or health. Now that I have 207, you know what? Yeah, let's go for it. Let's go for the shop. That way, if there's another boon in here worth 150, we can go ahead and purchase it. Yet another. So this guy his name's Hermes. He allows you to upgrade things like your speed and your dash. Right now, I can only dash twice. So there's a chance if I go with that boon that I would be able to dash 3 times, which is very helpful. But because I already have the Zeus build going, I'm going to continue rocking this. And I kind of got what I wanted here. This is called Static Discharge. It allows you to make the foes that are affected by your lightning jolted, which does even more damage, which is great because I have these lightning bolts kind of jumping all over the screen at the moment, so that will be very helpful. I only have 57 left. I'm not going to buy the darkness, but let's move into... Is this the next boss already? I think there was a little skull. Yes, this is Larny.
To kill you once again.
Gotta remember that my dash strike is really the way to go here. Okay, now there's gonna be a bunch of other dragon things that appear. Anything that's purple that jumps at me, it's really helpful to be able to deflect that back. If you check out any YouTuber who streams or plays this game, or anybody on Twitch, you'll notice that the Divine Dash is definitely considered one of the overpowered boons to receive, and usually tried to be obtained early on. For reasons exactly like that. Some more skeletons popping up as this goes on, every little wave that happens. Where are you at over here? Try to get those guys before they turn into, you see how they turn into actual skeleton people from that little skeleton egg type thing? Whoops. Let's melt some health away here. Boom. Nicely done. All right, so we made it past
That's what you get.
stage or level 2, and there are technically 2 more stages. Here is what I'm going to do, my friends. I'm going to end this particular video here, just so I can check audio and video and make sure that everything sounds okay. But I will pick up the next video, literally right from this spot, and we will continue our journey together. And if all looks good with this recording, I will literally jump right back into that. So I'll see you back soon.